EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from the desert. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready from the 24 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Right here down the field will fall incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And that is incomplete contact, but the flags. It's going to be 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards. On the return, and that's where the offense will take over.
34-yard line.
Black 40. Hut.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Drill 52. Black shot.
He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Smack. Yellow. 22. Set.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Raiders give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown number 50 for him on the season. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
24-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Saints first down. Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Javon Bailey was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now a give up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Pioneers.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, that's Olave. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Man open is Jones. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10.
They get 18 on that one. First down, Vegas. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with first and 10.
Roster 6. Here we go. What's more? Yellow. Set.
Now, give to Genty running right. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
Vegas, first down.
Ready.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle.
2 yards.
Second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the Saints' 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Raiders, first down.
A big-time play for Vegas. 32 yards.
33. Yellow. Set.
Here's Genty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see it.
To the goal line and in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders move out on top. 14-0.
Raiders 14. Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
The drive begins with a carry for Neal. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 15 on that game. First down, New Orleans.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Big strides. Look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running down, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down. It's looming.
Here we go. Set, cut. Red, 38. Ready, go. Pause, red. Ready, ready.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on?
A.J. Cole.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Cut, ready. Hot 70, hot 70. Ready,
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stepped up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19 target.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, Saints.
On comes Blake Drupe for the PAT. He's got it. And the Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Blake Drupe to kick off for the Saints.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Good look there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out to his right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go. Black, 95.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Saints are going to have the ball. Down 18-yard line.
By the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
to the air now on 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Hey, smash.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Come on, unlock line, unlock line. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready, go.
They'll try to run for it. It's Neal. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. On comes with the punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. A nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. The drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Field, black. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to look downfield once again. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set, hut. Black, red, 38. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Black, ready. Black, black, blue. Hut.
That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
15 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Blaster, 6. 6. Ready, ready. Black, 95. White, white. Set.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Saints 14.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready?
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 45, 10.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
Covered by the Saints.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11.
79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Come on, come on. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
4 yards. 1st down,
Hawk
Saints.
70. Hawk 70.
Handoff here, up the middle. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Left side into the hands of Olave. And he'll take this one in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
All right, 20. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Once again, it's Gentile. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Up to the sideline, past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. As we bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is upended. Boy, awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
A gain of 12.
First and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
COVID-19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again.
The pass. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Alert! Alert! 6, Cuddy.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10. Their own 29-yard line.
Down, black shot. Shoot, yellow. Set.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3.
Set. 33, yellow. 10 cycle. Cross red. Green jack. 6. Red, yellow.
I got him. On me.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Black, red. Here we go. Black ultra. Black 40. Set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 38 yards.
Here we go. Set. Drill. 52. Right two. Cut.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He was tackled at the 27.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll throw here on third and short. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
And the Raiders
15-yard pickup there. First down,
at
Vegas.
the 12-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 steering. Ready? Black swap. Ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he finds some space. Tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 5-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3.
Down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second and 3 to go.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here's a handoff to Genty. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
That's another Raiders.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ready, set.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Here we go. 10 black. Set.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Vegas.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Raiders 34, Saints 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At at their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That deep for Olave. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 68 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Saints 31.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Here we go. Here, blue, go. Red, 38. Ready.
Now a toss play, running left. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Slide. Ready.
Here's Genty. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Set. Black shot. Set.
Here we go. One final play. He's got it inside the 5. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They finished the season on a high note. So now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs.